This is my Honda HRN 216 lawnmower. It's a self-propelled walk behind. I'll put some gas in it. It's this large gas opening, which means that most gas cans, you won't need a funnel. You could just put the head of the gas can right in there and fill it up. I'm going to put the gas cap back on, and I'm going to turn it clockwise until I hear a click. I'm going to check the oil right now. Do that, it's the same way you would check your car oil. Take the dipstick out. Wipe it off. Stick it back. And as you can see, the oil level looks good. These are the handlebars, and these two things on the side are the handlebar adjusters. So if I want to give it a smaller footprint, I can fold the handlebars over the lawnmower. And there's two settings on the side that I can set this to, depending on your height. The fuel valve is in the off position right now, and that's because once I am done using the lawnmower, I run it in the off position, which clears out the carburetor, and I'll do that later. Now I'm going to turn the fuel valve into the on position. This controls where the output goes, and right now I have it set to the bag. If I pull this up with my two fingers, I can change it to mulch, and what that does is it closes the back of the lawnmower here. The back of the lawnmower has this chute, and if I change this from mulch, right now it's closed, it's in the mulch position, but if I change that to the bag position, this opens up and the output will go into a bag. I always keep this in the bag position and hardly ever the mulch position, because I'm usually cutting very long grass. I'm going to be cutting some trails today, so I'm going to change the height of the deck. I'm going to put it to the highest setting. To do that, I support the underside of the deck and I move it to number 4, which is the highest setting, and this changes the height of both tires in the back, and now I have to do the same to the front. So I'm going to change this to number 4 in the front as well, and that's the highest height of this lawnmower. I pull back on this trigger and I give this cord a pull. I don't have to tug it. I don't have to tug it very much. It's an easy start. Now I started this lawnmower up after winter, and it started up on the first pull. I've never had a problem with this Honda lawnmower. I love it. This lever right here controls the speed of the lawnmower. It's self-propelled. I use my thumb to control the speed. So I'm going to be cutting some trails tonight. And that's why I have the lawnmower set at the highest setting. Sometimes the lawnmower gets clogged. I've got to turn it off and get all this wet grass out of here. This is not the ideal tool to use to make trails. I use my Honda lawnmower to cut some trails. It's really not the best tool to cut high grass with, but I figure I'd give it a shot anyways. Since I finished mowing, I'm going to take care of the carburetor by turning the fuel valve from the on position to the off position. Restart the lawnmower. I'm going to let it run until the carburetor runs out of fuel. The carburetor is starting to run out of fuel right now, and eventually the engine is going to shut off on its own. Like that. Now that the lawnmower has cooled down, I'm going to clear out the grass from the lawnmower to clean it up a little bit. The oil stick is on this side, so when I tilt the lawnmower, I want to tilt it towards the fuel stick. But first, I'm going to take a look at the back here and just try to get some of that cut grass cleared out of there. It wasn't too bad. Now I'm going to tip the lawnmower on its side. I tip it on the side of the fuel stick as if I was going to change the oil. And looking underneath here, you have these very sharp double blades. They're chipped in a couple spots, but this lawnmower is also almost 5 years old. To get some of this dead grass out of here, I just kind of scrape it with my gloved hand. There wasn't a lot this time. Sometimes I open and close this. This closed position is for mulching. This open position is for the bagging. Clear the cut grass out of there. It looks good underneath. Tip it back up. I'm going to change the setting back to my normal grass setting of number 2. I know I'm pretty hard on my tools, but I try to take care of them the best I can, and hopefully they'll last me a long time. I read somewhere that Honda sells more lawnmowers than they do Honda Civics.